Welcome to Trading Lounge and the gold report for the 24th of June. And as you know, we update gold charts each day on our site, but just adding a bit of video here to add a bit of spice to things. And this particular, what we're doing with the video here is looking at a more positive, bigger bullish count for gold. And we're actually also seeing silver lift off, and I haven't really done that much with it here, but I can see that it's tested lower here and starting to move up. So once it, or if it gets support on 2000 here, I will take this on and we'll start building in trades on silver there. But for the time being, we'll just stay with gold here, and we're looking for a move up to the 2000 major trading level 2 here. Along the way here, if I can just move this here, our next target area here is 1800, so it looks quite close at the moment, but in fact it's a little way away because we're looking at this on the monthly chart here. But number 8, we always consider 8 a profit taking number, and we'll expect the bids to be hit, so we'll trade to there and get out. So let's move in and take a closer look. So on the daily chart here, we're looking at wave 4 here, then wave 1, ABC for wave 2 here, and then we're building up to this side here. Now, we don't know if this count is actually valid at this particular point in time. We're just using it, we're just counting the waves up, not such a big deal. So on the 4-hour chart, moving in here now. So we've got that wave 1 and 2 in here, and then we've got a nice impulse wave here and a corrective wave here, and then obviously we've got a series of impulse waves moving through here with 1 and 2 and so on. So a nice strong little third wave in here. So the levels here, we've got a medium level here at 1650, and then we've got this minor level here at 1800 area here as well, and that's our target area for this. But between this, there's a lot of other numbers in here as well, so we'll just go to the hourly chart and check this out. Where was I there? Just double check, sorry. Yeah, so we've got this long trade happening. We might just move the stop up into this area here. I just want to check in here first. So we'll just move that stop up anyway. It doesn't need to be there. And just go to the hourly chart here. So picking it up from 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 here. Now this blue wave 1 and 2 here, it's probably not the case. It's probably more like a green wave 1 and 2, but for the time being it will just hold firm there for that. And yeah, as you can see, the market looks quite strong at this point. And let's just see if we get any resistance over here for that. Not yet, but we will. And you know, what I can see here with this particular trend here, it's just not finished. You know, when we look at this, a trend's got a beginning, a middle, and an end. So when we look at a 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here as such, then this wave 1 here is this wave 1 here, and then so we're still in this third wave here really. So you know, there'll be 5 waves in this particular structure here as well for this. So we still haven't, you know, we haven't had these wave 4 pullbacks just yet. We've had 1s and 2s and 1s and 2s, and then we're moving up into the thirds, and this is probably our first little 4th wave here, then another 4th wave here, another 4th wave here, and so on till we get to the upside. The other thing I want to point out here too is with the levels. You know, I'm a bit keen on 72, so we can see this 1720 here, which classifies to me as 72. Then we've got the midpoint here, and then we've got group 2 here. So group 2 is 65, 72, and 80 here. So this is also a little profit taking number in here. The 8 here, where we see an 8, you can expect that. Also the 72 here it's a bit weird and I don't really understand it. I'm not a mathematician, but you know, 2, 7 and 2 equal 9, and there's, as a mathematician would say, the nineness of it all. So they know what that means. But what I notice in the markets is when I get 772 or 272 together, it plays a really strong part in the market, a really nice, strong resistance and support. So when we see that 7, if it's just something like something 72, well, then it plays a part. But when you get 772, it plays a much stronger part in all of that. Just waffling on a little bit there. So anyway, from this low of wave 2 here, moving up into this space here, which is probably about nicely baked here. We've got about 5 waves here. So from this point here, we can see that we'll get some sort of corrective move back before we see another move to the upside there. So that's really just what I wanted to point out here. So it's possible to get a move back to the 1750. Will it move back that far? I don't know. It just depends, you know, on gold's a very sort of, well, all markets are emotional. Obviously, this one can be quite emotional in terms of risk and so on and so on. But as I mentioned before, it's actually quite difficult, you know, I mean, you know, if the share market's pushing up, we should see gold push down. But, you know, there's an underlying shadow, a dark cloud cover, if you're using candlestick terminology, that, you know, is shadowing the economy as we see indices push higher, being pumped up. But, you know, it's quite still, the reality is it's quite difficult to buy gold and silver in lots. You know, you go try buy $20,000 worth. You know, it's not like it was before. It's a bit trickier. So, yeah, you would need to have a relationship with the dealer, so to speak. Anyway, it's tight on supply, so that's, you know, that's what's helping it move up, and we'll just track these 5 waves up. But just wanted to mention today that you know, from this wave 1 to 2 here to 3 here to 4 to 5 here, we're probably being in wave 2 to 2 here. So this is probably the center of the whole trend. So we can find the center through here. That's probably the center of the whole trend going to the upside. So we'll see how it pushes up, but expect problems in group 2 here. And then we'll also be taking profit at 1800. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Cheers.